on. Hey, Samantha. 1 second. Oh, that's better. That's better. How are you guys? Sorry, Samantha. Do you know what? I haven't sent you over that. Let me just. I'm in a bit of an awkward position in here. I haven't sent you over that information about the top shape yet, so I do apologise for that. I will whiz that over to you. It was a bit of a crazy day yesterday. Yeah, so I was literally like, I went from the live. I think I did do something after the live. I think I got back to a few messages on some of the platforms, and then I was straight from pick Charlie up, science tuition, and then over to his football in Hinckley. It was a full day. It was a full-on day yesterday. Right, let me add. I do, yes. So my eldest is Charlie. He's 16, and my youngest is Louis. Yes. So I have a Charlie and a Louis. Right, let me just add these now to the inventory. Let's do this. And I've not added it onto here either, which I said I was going to do, which I will do. I will do it. I will do it. So, right now, there we go. Right, what I'm going to do today is, I thought today I would actually kick off with our Restorate. I thought I'd kick off with this one today because I've not really spoken about this one a lot on here. Oh, how old's your youngest? So yeah, 16 and oh, they're so cute at that age. They feel hard work, but wait, 16 and oh, I'm not feeling my hair. I've washed it. Oh, bless. That's lovely. They're lovely ages. I hate to tell you, but they do get more troublesome as they get older. So I've got my water here, but I probably won't actually put the Restorate in water because it's one that I have in the evenings. Yes, they're troublesome, aren't they? So yeah, so the Restorate is a drink that you have in the evenings, and I thought I'd kick off with it because I've just actually just had a quick listen to. We have like a product academy. So as I've mentioned before, it's a German company and called PM International. The brand is Fitline, and they yeah, so they do like everything's like really well trained and all the good quality and everything. So they do like product academies. And yeah, so I was just listening back to the Restorate because I was chatting to a lady about the Restorate and I just wanted to see if there was anything on there. But yeah, it's so I thought, do you know what? I'm going to talk about that this morning a little bit more because it's a really lovely product that supports your sleep, but it's also like works. So if you have like the Activize in the morning, then obviously a couple of you guys are having the Collagen in the evening, but you can have the Restorate in the evening. It's a lovely little evening drink. And it is, as I say, supports your sleep, but it does so much else as well. So I've gone 2 times a day, 2 scoop morning. So you've had 2 scoops in the morning. The citrus, yeah, I love the citrus too. Yeah, I like them both, and I can drink them both, and I've drank the berry for many years. But yeah, I do really love the citrus. I do think it's a fabulous. Oh, it tastes so nice. Um, and yeah, I don't usually like lemon drinks really, but I like this one as well. Interestingly, this one is like I just find it really refreshing. But yeah, oh, let me know how you get on. I'm so excited. So oh my goodness, that's just from the collagen. Yeah, it's such a lovely product to help with the sleep, isn't it? Even the collagen product is. Yeah, yeah. Well, and the Activise as well does help with the sleep. So the two combined are really, really supporting your sleep there. And it is like, I think a lot of times people go, "Oh, I don't tend to trouble with my sleep," or they're not too that they don't realise, I think, the importance of sleep. Because if you have good sleep and you wake up feeling refreshed, it's like it just transforms your whole day. Like it just is like, yeah, it just really helps in so many ways if you have that deep sleep. um oh, that's fantastic. That is fantastic. I'm really, really pleased that you're loving getting that sleep and getting that energy, and yeah, the glow that will be coming, like what Pearl's got. So I'm just trying to find the because I'll go through the ingredients for it, but it does so many different things. This does, as I say, it's a lemon flavour. The glow. You know what, Pearl? I don't know if you heard me saying that I had a lady message me, and in the collagen, there's like, obviously, as I mentioned to you, like there's little scoops that you can use, or there's like you can have like half a teaspoon, and she was having like one scoop out of the five that she could have had. And she was literally like, "Oh my God, the glow after just a few days." It is good, isn't it? I love it, honestly. I do love it. I think I'll have some of that in a minute, actually. Um, I'm really trying hard to remember to have it, because it does, honestly, that what it does to your skin is just incredible. You just like, I don't really wear foundation because I just yeah, yeah, it is. This product as well does that as well, do. I'm not trying to sell it to you, I'm just saying. The rest rate is amazing as well for that. But like I say, so like you cannot use kind of either or, because the collagen is fantastic for your sleep and all your hair, skin, and nails and everything, and your joints and stuff like that. This product is like so the Restorate has um the Restorate has lots of lovely electrolytes in it. It has lots of lovely minerals in it that really support you from a, like, it's called Restorate, and it's because when you like go to sleep at night, and the video I was just watching, he was talking about how it's so important for our brain to be able to like calm down during the night, and this really supports that. It's a really calming. So it's got in it calcium, chromium, copper. Chromium is great for snacking. Copper, iron. It's got both magnesium carbonate and magnesium citrate. So magnesium is obviously very good for our sleep, as we know. It's got manganese in it as well, and it also has potassium, selenium, vitamin D3. So we know we were constantly like being told how amazing vitamin D3 is. Oh gosh, I'm just gonna get sorry, I hope you don't mind. I'm just gonna literally get some screenshots of these comments, because I can't get them afterwards. And I just love it. It's so helpful for people. Oh, I think I've got rid of the comments. Oh, there we go, they're back. Oh, I couldn't see the comments then. Um, yeah, so I was talking about selenium, vitamin D3. So yeah, so we lots of people know that they like need to, in the UK especially, although we've got some sunshine at the moment. I don't know what it's like in your kind of in your area. You're not too far from me, Samantha, are you? But yeah, it's beautiful, and next week we are forecast absolutely incredible weather. Yeah, it's really nice, isn't it? Yesterday, so I've literally gone out like this today, and yeah, I'm quite nash usually, so I usually have a coat on or something. But yeah, it's beautiful weather. So vitamin D3 and zinc. So I've mentioned zinc. Zinc is in the collagen as well, isn't it? Sure, it's in the collagen as well. Yes, it is. So yeah, I've mentioned zinc before, how it is such a fabulous a mineral. I'm guessing zinc's a mineral, to like support ladies. So it's literally like, and this is really interesting. So our bones keep growing until we're about 23. which my 16-year-old is here on me now. So God help me if his bones keep growing. It's just going to be like a giant. Yeah, our bones keep growing until we're 23. And then when we hit 23 and they stop growing, they start degrading. So we like lose muscle mass in our 30s, we lose collagen in our 30s. Yes, definitely takes after his dad, because it's definitely not me or my family. We're all quite short, although my brother's quite tall, but the rest of us are quite short. Yeah, people actually, when people meet me, because they've usually maybe just seen me like this, so often they meet me and they're like looking like, oh my God, you're so small. And I think they expect me to be taller. But yeah, so literally our bodies, like our bones start degrading, we start losing muscle mass, our collagen starts declining. And that's from our like 20s and 30s. So it literally is kind of like all downhill. Sorry. No, it's not. But we have the experience, and we have like lots of other benefits to aging. But muscle mass, bone strength, and collagen production are not that. They all start to decline and degrade. So it's obviously really important to look after that. And we can do that in many different ways, obviously. So we can do it through eating protein. We can do it obviously from like strength training. So, you know, if you're like lifting, and I avoided strength training. I was like, I just didn't get it at all. No, well, the doctors get trained in medicine, not in health, don't they? So unfortunately, you know, they will know. Well, a lot of the time they use a bit of Google, don't they? I'm not slating doctors. I'm sure they do a very good job. But yeah, it's they deal in medicine, don't they? So yeah, I forgot what I was saying now. I did actually have someone message me about there's a BBC Two program. God, the words aren't coming out today. Called ADHD Inside Our Mind, Inside Your Mind, or something. And they were like, "Oh my God, it's fascinating. I didn't realise that that's what you had to deal with." So I'm going to watch that today. Oh, Pearl, honestly. If you've seen my Instagrams and my TikToks, then you will, yeah. I was undiagnosed, Samantha, until 47. I only got diagnosed in January 2023. So yeah, it's 2 years ago that I got diagnosed. Yes, very yes, yeah. If you've got children that ASD and ADHD, then it's very likely it is quite hereditary. So we've realised that it's come from my mum. So my mum is ADHD, and a lot of times. So this is what happens actually a lot of times with women is they oh. What were you diagnosed with, Pearl, if you don't mind me asking? So a lot of time women go to get their children diagnosed, and as they're like hearing about all of the things, and they're like, oh yeah, this, and this, then they sit there and they're like, hmm, that's me. And that was, and I was 47, and it still happened to my mum. She was like, oh, that's me. I was like, yeah. And it's apparently like more common for it to be passed down a maternal route as well. So as in like from the mother. So if the mother's got ADHD, you are far more likely as a child to be on the spectrum and have it. So yeah, there we go. So, well, what they always say, birds of a feather flock together. So it's no wonder that we've all found each other, because what I've realised is that the majority of people that I've ever worked with, so not in corporate world, admittedly. So in corporate world, although actually one of my closest friends in corporate world believes she's ADHD. But the majority of people who I have partnered with over the last 12 years working from home, the majority of those people are looking, going, I think I'm ADHD. And I'm like, yeah, I think you are too. And one of my best friends, she did go and get diagnosed. So I met her through this work. And yeah, she went and got diagnosed and she was ADHD. So, yes, it's very common. But I was talking about this lovely drink. Oh, 100%. Once you kind of like, so obviously, because we're ADHD, we research it. So once I was like, I was one of those people that they go, oh, you diagnosed yourself from TikTok. Yes, I did, because it was in lockdown and TikTok had come about. And I was seeing all these videos and I was like, so the For You page was literally like sending me these videos about ADHD. And I was like, that's me, that's me, that's me. And so I started to make like a note of all of the different things. And I think once you've obviously identified and you're watching the videos and you're like, oh, and then I can be around somebody or I can meet somebody and we do have like a sixth sense as well. So we do have kind of a sixth sense about things. We get people's energies, don't we? And I do think that neurodivergents have an energy as well that is quite different to neurotypicals. Yeah, so I think we read energies really, really well. And because of that, I think when you're around people who are ADHD or on the spectrum, you can literally just tell straight away. Interestingly, we were actually at a pub on Sunday just prior to my. Yes, that's why I don't. That's why I no longer work in corporate world, Pearl. It did not. I was literally like, because I'd just sit there and be like, "What are you talking about?" Like. But yeah, so I was at a pub on Sunday and we were just sat outside prior to my son's football game. And this little boy just came wandering over to our table. And my husband was a bit freaked out by it. But I was just thinking, oh, it's a little boy on the spectrum come to say hello. Oh, yes. Yeah. No, you do. You do. You see it. And we hate injustice. So we really like things to be fair, don't we? So that is one of the key things. And it's something that I think I find the hardest about sometimes my ADHD is if things aren't fair, then like other people would just be able to like crack on and just move on from it, but I can't. I get really hung up on it and I'm like, no, that's not fair. And that tenacity serves me well in so many areas of like my business, that I'm like a little terrier and I can't let things go and I keep going and going and going. So that like tenacity, that like commitment and determination serves me well in my business. But then in other aspects, you need to let things go. And I can't. It's like if I feel like a company's treated somebody unfairly, if I feel like the GPs are treating people unfairly, like I'm like a dog with a bone then. And yeah, I need to let things go. Yes. Because we just don't like it, because we want fairness and we want kindness. And if either of those, and usually if things are unfair, it's like there is an element of like usually like maybe unkindness to it as well, isn't there? And so it's why we find it really hard. I don't know about yourself, but it's why we find it really hard to maintain friendships as well. Because once somebody has done something that you don't think, like we would literally, like I would go to the end of the earth, my friends and beyond and my family, and I think not everybody's like that. And so then when they don't treat you the same way, it sits with you. And because we overthink and we play scenarios in our head time and time and time and time and time again, you know, we don't really let things go. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, it is. It is. It can be like we're very we care so deeply, but we are very good at cutting people off, aren't we? Because it is just like that. I think it's a protection. I definitely think it's to protect ourselves. It's nothing to do with being unkind or not caring. It's because we care too much. And so I think we feel like we need to protect ourselves. And so because we don't want them to hurt us again, yeah, the self-preservation, we don't want them to hurt us again. And so to stop that from happening, we just walk away. That's it. We're kind of done. Yeah, it's fascinating, isn't it, really? Like the whole ADHD neurodivergent thing is absolutely fascinating. And I think even if you're not diagnosed, I think even when you just start to like look into it. So I've had, like, even with my mum, who at she was obviously like 73 when I was diagnosed, and she's now 75. And so, you know, she's got no need or no desire to go for a diagnosis. I needed it. I needed to know. But her now seeing it through me, and I think a lot of people, maybe if you've got children that are diagnosed, maybe this, you know, I'm sure this is the same kind of thing, is that once you kind of understand yourself, there's more of an acceptance. So I think this is something that we struggle with so much, isn't it, in our lives, is that we don't feel accepted, and we don't feel like we fit in, and there's things that we struggle with that other people just manage to just do, and so we're so hard on ourselves about that. But then once you know, and once you've like I say, once you start to like watch the programs, watch the videos like what I do, see other people talking about things, then you have like you're kinder to yourself, I think. That is a really common thing, actually. So I've heard, and do you know what I think it is? And I think because I have this with my ADHD, I think, and I'm not saying that you're not bipolar, by the way, I'm just saying that, but you think you're misdiagnosed bipolar, don't you? Yes. Because our moods are like, so even during a day, like I can wake up. So sometimes I can wake up, and I don't even know why. I just wake up and I feel like really like I can feel a low mood, and I feel like just like, I mean, I'm being hard on myself. But then I can also in that same day be really bright, and it's literally like Jekyll and Hyde within me that I've got. Like either really low. I very rarely am kind of in the middle. I think that's what it is. I think that's what it is. And I think it is very much because of that, because we are so hard on ourselves. And I find it things like, so I get really frustrated now. And whilst having a diagnosis is good because I understand why, I then also, I could get upset now, but I also then go, other people don't find this hard. And that then really upsets me. So so I was medicated for a while, and my brain worked differently, and I was like, is this what other people's brains are like all the time? Can they just do these things? And it wasn't even like, you know, I was still ADHD and I still had so many of the different other impacts to it. But I was literally like, yeah, and I get that still now. I can still, so I've been doing, in my business, I've been doing a lot of, oh, goodness, somebody's giving me a raid. That's so kind. Thank you. Oh my goodness. So in my, oh my goodness. Oh God, let me think. Where did I get to? Oh God, I've done it again. That's thrown me. That's thrown me. Thank you so much for that raid. Thank you so much. I was talking about, that was it. I was talking about how other people can do things just do them. And then, so I've been doing that, as I was saying, I've been doing more. So I've been doing these lives, which I adore doing. I love the chatting. I love meeting new people and, you know, connecting with people. I love that. Oh, you're so sweet, Joyful. I absolutely love that. And then I've also been having like, oh, okay, will do. Let me pin the fat burner. Sorry. Mm, mm, mm. There we go. So, and I've been meeting more people in my team face to face. But so people can buy the magic potion. You're so sweet. But it drains me. But thankfully, from an energy perspective, I have this wonderful product that is a fat burner that Pearl is literally like, do your job on here, woman. Do your job. This is literally, let me show you, and let me take you through this. So this is, no, Pearl, literally, I do this for other ADHD people as well because we need it. It was a lovely chat about ADHD. Thank you very much for that. But I will get back to, because we've just done a race. We've got lots of lovely people that have just jumped on. And so I should take you through this lovely product, which Pearl and Samantha are loving. We've got the lovely Saffron who's loving it as well. So we're just getting some incredible feedback. I've been using this product I started using it in September 2021. And yeah, so I lost 3.5 stone with that, and I have maintained that loss as well. So that loss was like a couple of years ago. Yeah, it was a couple of years ago now. It's really crazy, actually. And I have maintained that loss. And I don't want to say I don't calorie count, because that seems like I'm saying that it's not important to watch your calories, because I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is that I don't calorie count as in a point of deprivation. So what I do is I wouldn't have empty calories. Let's put it like that. So I wouldn't. So I love avocados. There's lots of calories in there. But I just focus on having 100 grams of protein, which I don't always have, but I do really try to, and 30 grams of fiber, which I probably do have the fiber more because I eat more salads, and I do like wholemeal stuff and like that kind of stuff. So the protein's the one I probably miss a little bit, but just from eating normally. And at the weekends, like, I will enjoy socializing with friends and family. I'll have a takeaway with my boys. I've always found it really important. I don't want them to see lack. I don't want them to ever to see a mum who's saying, oh no, I can't have a slice of that pizza. You know, I just want them to be able to have, it's all about that food, their relationship with food. I've always wanted them to have like a really positive relationship with food. So if ever they're like eating, like, or if I'm eating, I always make sure that I have lots of salad's my favorite. I love salad. Lots of salad and vegetables. Every single meal has to have salad and vegetables with it. But yeah, so I've maintained thanks to this wonderful little product, and I lost it because of this wonderful product. And basically what it does is it like reduces your appetite. So I put the 3.5 stone on thanks to perimenopause, and I lost that 3.5 stone thanks to this product. So I was just hungry all the time. I was snacking. I had very little energy. I was in a very like low place with my perimenopause, like struggling with my stamina, like the fatigue was just horrific. So how this helped me was I wasn't hungry all the time, and I was then not needing as big a portion sizes to feel full. So it's ridding that deprivation. You know, grew up in toxic diet, 90s culture. It's getting rid of that. You know, oh, nothing tastes as good as skinny feels, and you go to bed feeling hungry, like, you know, they're just, I just don't believe they're positive things from a food relationship perspective at all. And so this really supports it, because you don't have that food noise, and that's what a lot of people struggle with, isn't it? It's having that constant thought of, what am I going to eat next? and then your blood sugar levels, maybe if you have something for your breakfast and your blood sugar levels go up, and then they drop in about 11 o'clock, and you're like, right, what can I eat? And so it really supports that stabilization of those. So many people come back to me and they're like, I've just realized I've not been to the work biscuit tin, like the biscuit tin at work, for a week. Because it's not that you're depriving yourself. You're not sat there going, I'm not going to eat those biscuits. You don't even think to go and get the biscuit, because the reason we snack is because of our blood sugar levels. We're literally like trying to give our body that like that energy rush, the energy. Yay! Day one of no picking. I know, honestly, it's just magic. It really is magic, isn't it? So it is. So we've got a berry flavour and a citrus flavour, and you can also get trials as well. So if you go to my shop, you can get trials of it as well. But the 40 days is just such good value because of the multiple things that it does. So it also has biotin in it, and as well, so it's also great for your hair, skin and nails. It's going to be great for your energy. So if like I was like falling asleep at 3 o'clock on the school run, I was also wanting to I was often feeling like I needed to go to bed at like 5 o'clock, and I frequently did and was asleep. Then my sleep pattern was obviously all out of sync. It was just absolutely, yeah, not great. So this is, so we put just a tiny little bit of water in, just 40 ml of water. You can put, excuse me, sorry, I'm just going to put some water in here. Just have a little drink. I've got there we go. Yay. Well, that's obviously the guarana caffeine, so it's like that slow releasing energy, so there's no jitters to it. Yeah. Day 2, I'm still the same. It's magic. And it's crazy how you can go from yes, so many people say that to me, like they're like, this is like that it's a new you, and it's like, they're like, oh my god, I've not felt like this for so long. I've just not had this spring in my step, just this energy. And the lovely Rachel, who was joined earlier, she started sharing the products because she just felt it just changed so much in her life. Yes, it is honestly. That is really key, isn't it? It's crazy to think that you can go from, and it's so quick because of the 96% absorption. So it, as I say, it comes in. Let me do the citrus because it is my favourite flavour. It's Samantha's favourite flavour too. Pearl, have you tried both now? Yes. And I mean, I do like the taste of coffee, so I have a decaf. So I have a decaf coffee in the morning on the school run. Just because I like the taste. I miss coffee, so I don't need, I can't drink coffee anyway, so I've drank decaf, to be fair, for the last 17 years. Yeah, I obviously, when you're pregnant, they recommend not having caffeine, so I didn't, and I never really started back on it again. But I do like the taste of it. Fabulous. And the thing is with the working out as well is that you will notice that you can do more. And also what you will notice is that your results are optimized. So this is interesting, actually. So we did, for this product, we did independent testing on athletes. Let me look if I've got it in my notes, and I will literally be able to read it. Right, here we go. Yeah. So it was a placebo control. So some people had the active eyes and some people just had a normal drink. And they were just randomly so there was 20 leisure and elite athletes were randomly divided into 2 groups. The first group was given a teaspoon of Fitline active eyes 3 times a day for 7 days. So that's like a scoop. And then there was a break for 3 days, and then they gave them the different one. And they weren't told what the drinks were, obviously, and the results showed that more oxygen is available to the body for both groups when they were taking the active eyes, and that their running speed increased by, hey Rach, I mentioned you, did you hear me? I'm going to send you this actually. I'm going to send you this. I've literally found this for your little friend at Tranmere. So it said that their running speed increased on average by 28%. 28%. Like, that's just incredible. Just from drinking this, because of how it works with getting the oxygen into your bloodstream, which, I mean, obviously, I'm not a scientist, I'm not a biologist. Yay! It's going to be massive. It's going to be massive. Honestly, I'm so excited. You're on my list of things to do today. We're going to do the little flyer for you, so I can't wait for that. But yes, so this is this. I'll actually put the drink in, won't I? This is the citrus, and so it's literally 1 scoop in the morning, first thing in the morning, about 8 o'clock in the morning. Then I need to screenshot these again, don't I? Let me get, hold on, let me get, where we go, because otherwise I lose them. And 5:30, there we go. We've got my face in the background, but there we go. Oh, I do, when I share these, by the way, I do like blank out your names, just so that even though obviously you're putting it on a yeah, I'd like, oh, bless you. I just think from a privacy perspective, I think it's just best. Yeah. So I wouldn't ever like, even though you're putting it on a public platform, like, because I then put it on my social medias, I do think that's just a polite thing to do. So unless like, it's like, you know, if people send me a photo, you need to send me some pictures of your glow. I won't use them obviously, but send me some pictures of your glow. I'm really excited to see that. So let's get back to this. I've got that. So yeah, so literally scoop in, and oh, Pearl, did you say you which did you prefer? Did you prefer the berry or the citrus? And Rachel, you've not tried the citrus yet, have you? I need to have a little look. That's one for you to try. You prefer the citrus? I know, me too. But then there's so many other people, like one of my best friends, she absolutely prefers the berries. And I've got a lot of people who are like, oh, I've tried both now. Literally, I've just had a lady order who's, she's using it every month. Well, I say month, it's literally lasts like about 6 weeks. So she's literally like having it. But I have people now who order it because they don't want to run out. So I've just had a lady who I only dropped off and bought a tub of that. She prefers the citrus, a tub of the citrus last week, and she's just ordered another one because she said, I don't want to run out. She said, I'm going to have one in stock constantly. And I guess because it's such a great price, it's something that you can do that. And it's obviously like replacing. Yeah. Right, so if you've had 2 scoops this morning, just see how you get on. Because of the extra oxygen, it can give you a little flush sometimes to see how you're getting on. But if you've not had any caffeine, you should be good. Yeah, I tend to have it. The latest I would have it is 2 o'clock, but it just depends how you are with. If you're used to having lots of caffeine through the day, it might not bother you. Because I know that, like, you know, I speak to people who can have a cup of coffee in the evening, have a normal cup of coffee in the evening, and then still go to sleep at night. I just couldn't do that. And so for me, no, just 1 scoop, I would say. If you've had the 2 scoops this morning, just have 1 scoop. You're so keen, Samantha, honestly. You're like, give me all the scoops. You can have more, obviously. But what I would say is, just to start, just have the 3 scoops a day, just because, like I say, it's getting that oxygen. It's a potent product. I've had people like message me, especially on Sunday. I said the other day, they were messaging me saying, I've not had my son, like, I feel so full after my Sunday dinner. And I'm like, maybe don't have any on the Sunday. If you want to enjoy your Sunday dinner, like, without feeling full, I want to eat the full plate. Oh, yes. Well, that's it then. This is definitely going to help with that, because just don't have it later on in the evening. But yeah, so I'm literally like, you know, don't have it on a Sunday if you want to enjoy your Sunday dinner. But the key thing, so that afternoon one, the key thing about that afternoon one is that is obviously keeping you going from an energy perspective through to when you want to go to bed. But it's also the appetite and the cravings as well. So it's that stabilization of blood sugars. So a flush is literally because it wakes up the oxygen. So it can look, yes, you were tingling. Yes, that's a good way of describing it. It's literally just like it can be just like literally like your skin goes just a little bit flushed. That's it. Or it can feel like it's a tingling, but it's because it's working. So it's a really good sign it's working. But obviously, like what I always suggest is it's probably just like reducing it down. So I put this in the instructions. If you do feel that you've got the tingling or the flush, and some people like love it just anywhere. Yeah, anywhere. Most people send me photos of their arms with a little bit of a flush. And I do put it in the instructions and I put it in my video that it's literally because it's increasing the oxygen in your blood cells. And so it's a great thing that it does that, but sometimes our bodies aren't used to it. Oh, did you persevere? It's always just worthwhile because, and this is why I say just reducing down. So if you've had 2 scoops in the morning and you're feeling flushed, which I think you might be doing, stick with the 1 in the morning for the time being. And you can, oh no, okay, you haven't. Oh yes, definitely. Yeah, if you've had coffee alongside it, then yes, it does. It's the extra caffeine. I do suggest that we avoid caffeine around it. And some people are like, oh, can't have my coffee. I'm like, no, you can do, but just maybe just be aware of that it is going to like give you more of a boost. Tea's still got caffeine in it, hasn't it? But it is does tend to be a lower one. But it's not that you can't have it, it's just that this is obviously giving you a caffeine and this is like increasing your blood flow, and it's going to like, what it's going to do is it's going to heighten the impact of that caffeine that you'd usually have. So you'd usually go, oh, I can have 3 cups of coffee and I'm fine. Whereas this, you might go, oh, I've had 3 cups of coffee and now I'm really noticing it, because you don't need, and a lot of the time it's a habit, isn't it? So we have the coffee because we think we need the energy, but you're not going to need that. So literally just try and just see how you go. So if you really love your coffee, like have your coffee, brilliant, but just maybe don't have 3. And also what you could do is if you really want your 3 coffees still, is just have half a scoop of this. So, and then what you might find is that you're not getting the appetite suppressant side of it from it so much. So I would always, if it was me, I'd have less coffee and more active ice so I could have the appetite suppressant. But everybody's different, and that's the beauty of the product, is that it's so flexible that you can use it however you want to use it. So I've not drunk this yet, have I? So yeah, so first thing in the morning, about, I say 8 o'clock, I'm going to drink it. And I say 8 o'clock in the morning because, oh, it's tangy this morning. I think I didn't have as much water in there. It was a little bit, I don't like strong tasted drinks. It doesn't taste, it doesn't taste strong. It's just, I personally have a sensory thing. Yeah, so literally like you have it first thing in the morning. And I say about 8 o'clock in the morning because that is then going to really support you around that breakfast time when you're maybe eating, or if you eat breakfast earlier, I get that. But I've had people who, because they wake up at like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, which you guys are now, that they might have it at around 6 o'clock in the morning. So they're having it at 6 and then they're not having the next one until like maybe 10 or 11 o'clock. And so what they're finding is that because the appetite suppressant it's so instant kind of thing, is that their appetite's being suppressed maybe like at 8, 9 o'clock in the morning, whereas they need it at 10, 11 o'clock. And then because they're not then having a second scoop till 10, 11 o'clock, so that's why I recommend 8 o'clock in the morning. So that all really depends on, and if you work nights, it can work really well for people who work nights as well. We just switch around the timings. It's literally, I've had people like say it's transformed their life who've worked nights because they've been constantly tired. But it's just working out, when would you normally eat? So if you'd normally have your lunch at like 12, 1 o'clock, then, or you're normally reaching, should we say, so when would you feel like you're first a bit peckish? Yeah, maybe you've had your breakfast, but then you're going, oh, about 10, 11 o'clock, that's when I'm feeling like I need food. So it's always kind of working it around that. So as I say, if you have it at 6 o'clock in the morning, then you've got 5 hours till 11 o'clock. But if you have it at 8 o'clock in the morning, then that's allowing it to then kick in at the time when you would normally be reaching for the snacks, because it's just enabling that stabilization then. So that's why I say 8 o'clock in the morning, and then around 11 o'clock, because so 10, 11 o'clock, because again, then what you're doing is you're going to be eating lunch about 12, 1 o'clock maybe. And so you're then at 12, 1 o'clock, you're not as hungry. So you've got that portion control. And when you eat your lunch, you don't need as much to feel full. And then you're having it around that time, and then that takes you through to the evening. Now, 2 o'clock is a great time because actually, if you're eating, depending on when you're eating your dinner, then it can last out, obviously, to that the collagen, I say at night, because, and you're experiencing this because of how it supports your sleep. So there's numerous reasons for it at night time. Is one, it will support your sleep, so it's going to help you get a deeper sleep. But secondly, as well, we call it beauty sleep. And when we sleep, our body regenerates. So our body goes, oh, your skin needs some of this needs some of this needs some of this. And that's when it does it. So in the day, it's like it's your body's focusing on moving and doing all the things that you're doing. So this is why sleep is so important, is when you sleep, your body is healing itself, basically. Your body gets the opportunity to restore and to heal and to calm and to do all the things that it needs to do. So when you give the body the collagen before you go to sleep, whilst it's doing all that regeneration kind of stuff, it's just a perfect time for your body to get those vitamins and minerals because of the 96% absorption, because of how quickly it's going to be absorbed into your bloodstream, into your body, and it's going where it needs to go. So when you wake up in the morning refreshed because you've had a good night's sleep from drinking it before you go to bed, but also it's like boosting those results because your body has been able to use those vitamins and minerals to the absolute maximum, because it's not thinking, oh, I need to move, or I need to eat, or I need to do this. It's purely focused on that restoration, is my understanding anyway. I'm not a biologist or like a doctor or anything like that, but from all of the research that I've undertaken, that's my understanding, and I listen to the product academies, and that's what it says. So let's go through the ingredients of this lovely little drink that we have in both citrus and berry. That, as I say, it's a fat burner, but it's also going to support you with your sleep. It's going to support you with your energy. It's going to reduce your appetite. It's going to curb your cravings. So it's got algae extract, it's got beetroot, it's the caffeines from guarana, so you're not getting those jitters. All of our products are listed on the Cologne list, which is really important because that is like anti-doping. So if an Olympic athlete or any sports professional wants to use a product so they run 28% faster, which they can do with this lovely drink, then they can use this knowing it's safe. So if they go through any of the testing, it doesn't come through upon any drug testing, it doesn't come through upon anything. It's all lovely and natural and safe to use. Obviously check ingredients if you're on any medications, just quickly say that. But yes, so you've got the caffeine from guarana, so no jitters, it's just no doping. This energy you're getting is all from the vitamins and minerals. It's all natural. It's not like, you know, those old like slimming tablets that you used to get. We still get them, to be fair, I'm sure. That like, you'd literally like have it and you'd be like, I didn't actually take those ones, but I have used like even natural ones that can often really like give you that kind of yeah, that high caffeine content, but it's a guarana, so it's slow releasing, so no jitters. And then you've also got curcuma in there as well. So turmeric, obviously, absolutely widely recognised for all of its health benefits. So many people using turmeric. And the key to turmeric for the health benefits is the curcuma. I think the curcuma is the yellow part actually from memory. So I must look this up again actually, because I do keep talking about the turmeric, the curcuma, and I do like to like know things a little bit. So I've read that about it being the yellow, and it's literally like from the turmeric, it's the curcuma that gives it like the benefit kind of thing. Hold on a minute. Do I say in the bottom here? Let me look. Yes, curcumin is responsible for turmeric's reputation as a healing food. Modern science has proven turmeric's association with health and wellness is justified by demonstrating curcumin's anti-inflammatory effects. So, turmeric, so if you're using turmeric, it is only 3% curcumin. But curcumin is the bit that contains the antioxidants, which help fight oxidative stress, and scientific research shows that it may help the body to promote antioxidant activity, may be able to help support your mood, reduce stress, and may support certain cognitive functions as well. So the turmeric is actually only 3% the curcumin, and it's the curcumin that really does give like the benefits. So that's that. So what else have we got? So we've got yeah, I'm going to go through this list actually. This is quite good. So algae has been shown to aid weight loss. Efforts can support heart and health and contains anti-inflammatory compounds like omega-3 fatty acids. And it's a cholesterol-lowering skin booster. It's also got amino acids and peptides from microalgae, and they also stimulate collagen production in the skin. So that's the algae that's in there. Beetroots are a great source of fibre, manganese and potassium, as well as folic acid. So it explains the folic acid in there. May help with immunity. It can also support lowering blood pressure, and which that can help protect against heart disease and strokes. I'm not making any health claims there, but that's what that ingredient can potentially do, and could improve stamina during exercise, and also supports your liver health as well, which is really important, obviously, if you're getting rid of toxins and stuff. Ginger. Wow, so ginger is like a little powerful, that's a little powerhouse. Ginger has a long history of use in various forms of traditional alternative medicine, being used to aid digestion, reduce nausea, help fight the flu and common colds, may help with weight loss, due to its potential to reduce inflammation and how it impacts your blood sugars, can help with osteoarthritis, help reduce pain, and yeah, so it helps with like that joint pain kind of thing, which I do get people coming back to me about the joint pain. Ginger also helps with your, it may help manage indigestion, and also supports the cholesterol levels, the brain function again. And again, it has antimicrobial properties, which make it useful for fighting bacteria and fungal infections. So we've also got green tea in there, which so green tea contains type of polyphenol. So there's lots of polyphenols in here called catechin. Catechins are antioxidants that help prevent cell damage. So green tea may benefit cognition, mood, brain function, and also could help with fat burning. Yep, we like that, don't we? So we've got, I mentioned the polyphenols. So this is one of the things that we've got in here. So polyphenols may help lower your blood sugar levels, contributing to a lower risk of type 2 diabetes. I don't really like saying those kind of things, but it basically works to support things like that. So polyphenols are great with regards to, this is great for things like your insulin stuff and your glucose tolerance, and just like supporting that, that stabilization of the blood sugar levels. They've also got lots of lovely antioxidants in there, which can help with heart health. It can help with chronic inflammation. 2 recent reviews link polyphenol supplements to lower blood pressure, bad cholesterol levels, and higher HDL, which are good cholesterol levels. And it also benefits digestion. and helps probiotics thrive and survive. So that's a good one. I had a lady actually asking me about this with probiotics, so I can go back to her and share that. Seaweed, again, really positive with regards to blood sugar levels. It can also help, it's also positive with regards to your blood pressure. It positively affects weight and waist circumference. We like that, don't we? We like that waist circumference specifically. It's also a high fiber food as well. So it's, and then you've got vitamin B1 in there, which is thiamine. So vitamin B1 boosts energy production, helps stabilize your mood. Studies show that it helps with like your insulin levels. So again, it's that blood sugar levels, again, those kind of things. Help with concentration and memory. And also it's known as the morale vitamin. So it can help with your mood. That's nice, isn't it? Vitamin B2 riboflavin, again, so this is great for helping your body metabolize fats. So that is when we call it a fat burner, it's because of the vitamins and minerals in there that are helping the metabolism break down those fats. It's also great for your energy. I need to go through these and like do little bullet points, I think. Vitamin B3, niacin, aids your metabolism. So lots of things include niacin because of this, but just remember you're getting the 96% absorption. What you're also getting as well, this is really important actually, is that these have been designed, so this product has been scientifically formulated. So the vitamins and minerals that are in here are proven to not just work well together, but actually boost each other as well. So they literally like, sometimes in our products, people go, oh, why haven't you got that in there? Like it might be a superfood or like something that like is known. And it's because our products don't work. Like there's not one individual ingredient that is like, that's the key to it all. They work as a team. So they work as a team. And so that enables them to then like, they're supporting each other. They're at levels that are like at the optimum and they're not going to be. So you wouldn't drink the Activise at the same time as the Restorate because what's in this would contradict what's in this. And we don't always know that. So lots of people could just go walk into a retail shop and they're just buying vitamins and supplements. And guess what? They're getting things and actually they're not designed to work together. They could potentially be contradicting each other. So you wouldn't on an ordinary basis, unless you felt like really like bloated. So there is times you can have the Restorate in the day, but you wouldn't have it really at the same time as what you're having for having the Activise, because they are designed to be used separately, and they're two separate products because some of the things need to be separated in time when they're used. So yeah, so vitamin B3 niacin helps turn your food into energy, helps keep your nervous system, digestive system and skin healthy, loads of things. I've just read that it improves orgasms. I've got it in the notes. I don't tend to say that. I've just read that. It's made me smile. Vitamin B5, pantothenic acid. Another benefit. I wonder who's going to let us know if that term works. Well, that'd be a great bit of feedback. Maybe all the guys would be after it. Well, women too, obviously. Women too. Vitamin B5, pantothenic acid, increases your metabolism again, reduces your appetite and your hunger. This is great for, it's necessary for making blood cells, and it helps you convert food into energy. So it's that boosting of that metabolism again. And then you've also got, it also supports rebuilding tissues, muscles and organs. So it's great, like from a, just an overall general health and well-being. Vitamin B6 jumpstarts weight loss, helps the body to metabolize fat and reduces water retention. So that's when people are talking about that reduction in that bloating. That's why, because if there've been numerous vitamins and minerals that do it, but this one in particular is mentioning that, and also turns food into energy. So then you're getting that energy. it also supports serotonin and dopamine as well, which is great for like your mood, but it also helps with like that mental clarity as well. Biotin. So the fact that it's got biotin in it is just so amazing, because a lot of the time people are using biotin separately. So they're buying that as a separate product, and you are getting that in here alongside all of the other stuff as well. And so the biotin boosts your metabolism, helps your body convert food into energy, helps accelerate weight loss. It's also obviously great for your hair, skin and nails. So biotin is known for that. If it's in a capsule format, then biotin, it literally, like, you potentially only get 20% absorption from a capsule. So where possible, these are drinks. So we have drinks, not capsules, because, and that's where it's possible. So there's certain times where it's not possible. So our latest product, which is the natural alternative to weight loss injections, is actually a capsule, because it would taste disgusting. Basically, they can't make it taste nice in a drink. So our scientists look at it, and if they know what they need to make the results, and if they can't make it taste nice, then it goes into a capsule. But it's the only time it goes into a capsule with any of that thing that we do, is if using what you'd need to do would not taste nice. Otherwise, it's in a drink because of that 96% absorption and just enabling those results really quickly. Yes, so folic acid, really great with, it's really great for your like mental clarity, actually, folic acid is. Also helps with your mood as well. And heart health. So vitamin B12, so I was using vitamin B12 injections, or I tried them a couple of times, and I'd get like an immediate kind of boost, but then it didn't really last. So I then, when I started to use this, what I noticed was, as I was getting that consistency with that energy on a daily basis, and it wasn't like, because it was more cost effective as well to use this, to be honest with you, because I was just finding that I needed to go too often for the vitamin B12 injections, that they were wearing off. And also, obviously, what you're paying for that, and then what you're getting here, you're getting so much more as well. So people would have B12 injections, biotin injections, and then they might be buying other supplements to get the other stuff as well. So by the time you've added all that up, actually, this is such a cost-effective product. And you're getting, obviously, the appetite suppressant as well. And then you've got vitamin C, which is generating energy, and just a really great vitamin and mineral. So thank you so much for jumping on. I've had a lovely morning chatting to you. I'm going to go now. I think I've been on for about an hour, so I think that's usually just a nice amount of time. So I'm going to get off. But if anybody's got any questions about anything, thank you, Sam. Honestly, thank you for jumping on. Really do massively appreciate your support. It's amazing. Thank you. And I can't wait to hear your continued results with the products. It's thank you for sharing how you've experienced them today. Please do, that's what I was going to say. Please do leave me a review, because I've got a few reviews on there. But I think even if you say, I know sometimes people are like, oh, I think some people are maybe holding off on doing the reviews until they've been using it for quite a while. But if you've noticed those impacts within the first few days, it's really useful. I don't know if you can leave 2 reviews maybe after a while, I don't know. But it would be great if you could leave me a review, so that, because other people do go in. Thank you, Sam. Is it Sam or Samantha? Sorry, Samantha. Thank you. I really do appreciate that. It's just, I think it's just for other people, isn't it? So when you jumped on the live, you heard Pearl and Saffron sharing their experiences of the products. And obviously, I've never met those people before in my life, just to clarify. So it just helps. It just helps when people hear from other people that, that 1, they've received the product, 2, that it does actually taste quite nice, and 3, that it's obviously getting the results. So thank you. Thank you for jumping on. Hope you all have a good day. Speak to you soon, Rachel. Bye-bye.